So this studio does seem like I got it maybe years ago, and I felt like I was already here for so many years, but I got it last year. These two windows are my favorite spaces, and especially this corner. It has all the thoughts that are going on and some of the evidences of those thoughts that I'm thinking in the sequence of making. I'm Suleman Aqeel Khilji. I'm a painter, and we're here in my studio in London, and it's a good day. My painting appears as if it's been painted really quickly, but it takes a long time to let it dry, and then there's another layer, then you let it dry. So it's almost like I'm baking paintings, and then one day you realize, oh, it's done. So I have these like 3 to 4 pigments that I use, and they can make any color for me. So there's lapis lazuli, there's cobalt blue, and then there's earth patchouli. Then I'm using indigo. Indigo is this pigment that was originated in Lahore, and its real name is Lahore indigo. And I think constraints work really well. Otherwise, it'll be too much color for me. The title of the exhibition at White Cube Paris is Transmission. I'm really drawn to this Urdu word that means transmission. In Urdu, it's called Nashriat. I think the whole idea is about like how the medium of pigment, paint, distemper, and these oils, they come together and there's a mesh that takes place and they become transitory mediums. I come from Quetta, Baluchistan, which is really close to Iran and Afghanistan border. It's part of Pakistan. The province is part of Pakistan. Most of the people in my hometown are bilinguals, multilinguals. So they naturally be speaking 3 languages. And those languages have those folklores or stories told by my grandfather told me stories and my father told me stories. There are some writers I really admire who I think maybe use the similar lens that I want to see through. Some people from Urdu literature, Urdu poetry, also English literature. There's always something that still resonates. I write a lot of things on my canvases, things that I can't really explain with paint or I can't really draw. There's always this inspiration of writing or the flow of writing. It really goes with the flow of paint and the kind of painting I do. And I think writing, especially Urdu writing, has that flow from right to left. One thing about this studio I love is that I can detach from painting and I can just walk out whenever I think, okay, it's been a lot, because I have to know what moment to stop. I think there's a lot of similarity in London and Lahore. Like, strangely, the architecture, there's a lot of red brick in Lahore's colonial architecture, Mughal architecture. There's always this mnemonic spaces that your brain creates, and sometimes you look at a tree and that reminds you of a tree. I mean, I don't know where, thousands of miles away. You kind of transcend into another space, which is far away, but there are these similar kind of characters in spaces as well. So, like, I was looking at the canal over here, and there's another canal in Lahore, which is very different to this canal, but water has the similar kind of vibrance, and these urban elements are quite intriguing for me. Whenever I come to studio in the morning, I normally try to draw first. If there's this image stuck in my mind, I don't have to have a reference for it. So sometimes I'm just doing a drawing. It's not that precious for me, but then it not being precious allows me to kind of enter that space. I discuss an idea in objects and then I bring that here on the canvas, and then it becomes something else. And I like that transformation. When I came to Royal Academy, I started painting on these sacred boxes, and the whole idea was about the economy of thought and economy of the art, and how a thought is consumed or an idea is consumed and then left alone. I do want to see my work as something from the past, like you're looking at the work as an excavated object, and it's been excavated and it's been aged through time.